Okay, so this is the Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold. Now this is not new though. We have seen these renders already from all leaks, but now Google has confirmed this, and this looks beautiful but also a little confusing to me because it doesn't have the pill cutout anymore. It does have two of them, but they are housed inside a bump that is not a camera bar. So does that mean Google is moving away from the Pixel camera bar? You tell me in the comments, do you really like the look? Now, if you don't know, Pixel 9 Pro Fold is actually coming to more markets than they did in the past. It's now US, UK, Canada, Australia, Denmark, Germany, France, Japan, Singapore, and Taiwan. Now, there are many other countries where the Pixel 9 Pro will be available, but the Pro Fold will not be. Now, this is the second generation foldable, so it should be called Pixel Fold 2, but no, it's Pixel Pro Fold. Now, this new model is said to be 2mm slimmer than the original one, with slimmer bezels inside, which is like the biggest change compared to the last foldable, and a much less noticeable crease, just like every other company is doing it. It's a huge improvement. The inner selfie camera also has been relocated to the corner of the screen, but the weirdest part is that this new foldable is expected to include a 4560 mAh battery. There are two batteries, 1183 mAh one, and the other one is 3377 mAh. Maybe they are too much betting on the Samsung's process node or the newer UFS storage, because this one will come with the Tensor G4 processor instead of Tensor G3. So that has one Prime Cortex X4 core running at 3.1 GHz, 3 Cortex A720 cores running at 2.6 GHz, and 4 Cortex A520 efficiency cores running at 1.95 GHz. Now in the Pixel 9 though, it got about 1 million, and in the 9 Pro XL it got about 1.17 million points in the Antutu benchmarks, and that gives you a good idea about what you can expect inside the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. So it's a totally different configuration. Like, it's kind of like from 2 plus 2 plus 4 to 1 plus 4 plus 4. Now it's 1 plus 3 plus 4. So that's confusing for you, but here's the chart. But the Geekbench scores are not amusing at all. And that's mostly because these are prototype devices, and then again, on top of that, Google is not so much focused on the performance numbers or the benchmark breaking numbers. So they just want to have a good enough performance, but they should work on the efficiency factor, but they are also focused on the NPU or the TPU capabilities. So there are going to be so many Google AI features inside the Pixel 9 Pro Fold, as they are already saying it on Twitter. And now, we can also see from the Twitter the black model, but we have already seen the hands-on photos of the black model too. And on top of that, we have also certification photos from the Taiwan's NCC, which is very similar to FCC. This shows that the Pixel Fold kind of looks very much similar to OnePlus Open. Maybe the dimensions are not exactly similar, but it looks like one. The previous Pixel Fold was actually much more wider at the front, and it was a very different kind of foldable, like a passport-like foldable, but this one is just becoming very much similar to what the Oppo or the OnePlus foldable did, which is not bad though. It's still better than what the Samsung doing with their Galaxy foldable, like a tall screen. This is much better. In the camera department, the Pixel 9 Pro Fold compared to the Pixel Fold has Sony IMX787 sensor. It's a 1/2-inch sensor. It's a 48 megapixel sensor similar to the Pixel Fold, but the ultra-wide-angle camera, even though it's still 12 megapixel camera, it's a Samsung's 3LU sensor, downgrade from IMX386, at least in terms of the sensor size. It's 1/3.2 inch instead of 1/2.8 inch on the last model. Kind of weird. The teleporter camera is still staying the same. Samsung 3J1 1/3-inch sensor, 10.5 megapixel with optical image stabilization. I don't know why Google is not putting the 14 megapixel teleporter camera inside the Pixel Pro Fold. I mean, it's a pro device, it's a foldable, it costs a lot, why not? The other thing is that the inner selfie camera is now Samsung's 3K1, a 10 megapixel camera, 1/3.94-inch sensor compared to 8 megapixel 1/2.8-inch sensor, Sony IMX355 on the last Pixel Fold. Again, weird change. Same goes for the outer selfie camera. It's a similar one, Samsung's 3K1 inside the newer one. On the older one, it's a Samsung's 3J1, a 10.5 megapixel one, which is now the teleporter camera. So very weird changes. Now, if I forgot to mention the screens, the Pixel 9 Pro Fold has 8-inch main screen, the foldable screen, and a 6.3-inch cover screen. It will also come with a 16GB of RAM, by the way. And that mostly because of the AI capabilities, because AI capabilities needs a lot more RAM than a normal standard 8 or 12 gigabytes. So that's why it's coming up with 16 gigabytes of RAM, 33 watt fast charging and 23 watt wireless charging. These are a few things to note. By the way, the price isn't leaked yet, but my guess is still gonna be $17.99 or $18.99. Anyway, they're all gonna be unveiled on 13th of August. And you let me know, do you really like the porcelain color of the Pixel 9 Pro Fold or the obsidian one, the black one? What do you think about this whole design change and the camera bar change to a camera hump? Let me know.
And yes, if you want, you can get some crazy cool wallpapers up on my website. A link down below. Until the next one, bye and take care.